Cancers, what's going on? I just hit my knee. You are up for your general tarot reading. It has been a minute. It's been more than a minute. Okay. You're way overdue. I apologize. Let's get into it. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer. I'm going to take a look, see what you've had going on, see what you might have coming up. I'm going to start with a few oracles. Skip ahead if you don't care for them, okay? It's not for everybody. I like to pull them first, though. Today I'm going to use the Animal Spirit Oracle. I haven't used these for a little while either. So, let's get at it. What does Cancer need to know? Messages for Cancer. Okay, Armadillo Spirit. This is the second. I read something earlier today about armadillos appearing in Michigan for some reason, but anyway, set healthy boundaries, okay? Could be some of you Cancers out there that aren't setting clear boundaries with people, okay? Let's see what else we get on that later. Then we have, Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back, okay? So know that even though it doesn't feel like it at times, Spirit's always got your back. Eagles are very spiritual in some cultures. They're also very aware of their surroundings. They have a very keen eye, you know, when they're going after their prey. So, could also be a message to keep your eyes peeled for anything. Even symbols and messages, you know, might appear. Okay. Then we have Lizard Spirit. You've got an interesting combo here. Dream the world into being. That's a really good card as well. So that's about manifestation, okay? You know, if you can dream it, if it's in your thoughts, thoughts create reality, then you can bring it about in your life, okay? All right, Cancer, let's see what we're going to get. I do pre-shuffle a little just to save some time. So let's see what we're going to get. I feel like I have butterfingers today. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Hopefully I can hold on to the cards. Okay. Let me just get a few shuffles. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer, please? Messages for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know the most right now? Messages for Cancer. 3 of Wands. So it's 3 of Wands is good. It is about looking towards the future, at what you've been trying to manifest, okay? Could be in the past that maybe you did not set clear boundaries for people. Maybe some of you have experienced that in the past. What else do we get for Cancer? So if you haven't set clear boundaries recently, it could be, some of you may feel like it's getting in the way of your progress, okay, of things you're trying to achieve, you know, those dreams that you're working on. There could be something hindering that process. Then we have the Empress in reverse. This is Taurus energy. Some of you may not be taking care of yourself the way that you should be, okay? That can also hinder any progress, you know, whether it's job, career related, family life, kids, whatever, however that resonates for you. Maybe something to think about. Some of you, I feel like you haven't been you haven't been feeling maybe on your game recently, okay? Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like some of you have been going through some struggle with whatever it is you may be trying to manifest in your life or achieve in your life. Empress can be tied to material things, money, job, career, financial. It also is about stability. You know, the Empress is a nurturer. She's like all four queens wrapped into one. Okay, the Empress is a badass. Some of you may be getting over some kind of pain, some kind of heartbreak. Let's get another one. Okay. Looks like things will be changing here. Some of you, if you're on social media in any way, maybe you're on YouTube yourself, I feel like you're going to start to get noticed. People are going to start noticing you in some way. Like, hey, check out that Cancer. They got it going on, you know. That type of thing. The Six of Wands is a victory card, okay? Sixes to me are always about moving in a different direction, like moving towards good things, okay, Cancer? So there are good things that you are definitely moving towards. For some of you, this is also moving away from any kind of pain or heartbreak you've been dealing with. What else do we get? Messages for Cancer. Judgment. There could be people in your life who are judging the path that you've been on, the path that you've been taking. Maybe you've taken a different career path or job, whatever that is. You may feel that people have been judging you maybe too harshly. Maybe that's where the boundary situation comes in. You know, sometimes people just do not have boundaries. And that can be an issue, especially if it relates to social media. Okay, Lovers in reverse. Now, this is Gemini energy. This Lovers card is about a choice, making a choice. I feel like you've made a choice not to let other people stand in your way, okay? You're determined to do whatever it is that you're working on, and you don't want people getting in your way. Plain and simple. Like, move, bitch, get out the way, okay? If you know that song. It's a very determined, it feels like a very determined energy. You're just doing you, paying attention to your own life. I don't feel like it's something you're doing almost quietly. It's been challenging. I feel like some of you don't always share the challenge. You know, it's something you keep to yourself about how challenging it's been. Six of Cups coming in with that Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this could be past relationship pain. It could be relating to family in general. Six of Cups is it's very nostalgic, okay? It's about nostalgia. Again, notice the six. You've got it twice in your reading so far, here with the Six of Cups, here with the Six of Wands, okay? Do we have any more? Oh, yeah. The Lovers is a six. So you've got three of them, okay? There's only one that you don't have. You don't have the Six of Swords. Not yet. So, for some of you, not for all of you, there may be some of you Cancers, maybe you're thinking about the past too much, or the past hurt too much, okay? That could be a hurdle when it comes to moving forward on whatever path you're on now. Something else to keep in mind. Let's see what else we get with the Six of Wands. Clarify that for Cancer, please. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. things are picking up. This has been slow for you. I feel like for some of you trying to manifest something in your life that you feel, you need to manifest in your life, whatever it's in relation to, I feel like some of you are kind of going, God, it's taking so long, okay? It's taking so long. It's like turtle speed, but it's picking up. This Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. That, again, is another Pentacle card in relation to money or material things, recognition, okay? There's recognition involved with this, but I feel like it's changing, okay? I feel like your recognition is coming soon. So keep hanging on, Cancers. You'll get it. It's coming. Let me get my other deck to clarify. See what else we can find out about what's been going on. Again, I've got Butterfingers. Butterfingers today. Okay. Spirit, can you please clarify messages for Cancer? Clarify this Three of Wands with the Judgment. Can you clarify this, please? Eight of Cups. This is probably my second favorite deck. My first is the Light Seers. This is my Soul Cat Tarot, because I'm a crazy cat lady. Eight of Cups, kind of, you can see the cat here is moving away from the Six Cups down here, okay? There's two over here. So this is your energy, okay? It's cup energy, water. It's very healing. It deals with emotions. So if you've had people judging you, if you've had people overstepping boundaries, like I said before, you're not letting that get in the way. You've decided to say to yourself, you know what? I don't care what you say, because this is my life, not your life, okay? What else? Clarify these for Cancer, please. Messages for Cancer. The Devil. Check out that Devil, Cancer. I mean, the people are in this deck. You gotta love it. You might not be able to see it unless you zoom in. The people chained up are in here, okay? Yeah, so the people that you may feel have been or are judging you about your life choices, what you're doing with your life, anything that pertains to you and your life, you feel that is toxic, okay? So here we have this Eight of Cups with the Devil energy, okay? You're moving away from anything toxic in your life. It's been a theme recently in the readings for other signs, for the air signs especially. You've kind of, what that toxic is for you. You know who those people are. And it's kind of like an energy of being fed up and you're not going to get in my way. So you're trying to remove yourself from that. What else? Seven of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is defensive. Okay. I mean, they're down here looking at this cat like, don't even try it. Okay. So you've made the choice. I feel like some of you can be defensive about it at times. Most of the time you're pretty chill. You're just moving away and, doing your own thing, not letting it get to you. There are times when you will defend yourself, if you have to. You will defend your choices if you have to, because you're at the point where, you just don't care. You're just, worrying about yourself, since it is your life. Hit my lap. Let's see. Temperance in reverse. So it's been a struggle manifesting, whatever this is that you're working on. There's times, this is temperance in reverse. Okay. This cat right here is losing patience. Okay. But this is the temperance angel. There's times where you lose patience, and the oracle card that you got about spirit having your back, that eagle oracle, in those times where you're losing patience, where you may be saying, like, you know what, I'm just going to give up. Why bother? Like, I can't do this thing. It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. It's a discouraging, Nine of Wands here. It's in reverse. That's a kind of a wounded warrior type of energy with that Empress. In those times where you're losing patience, or you're just really frustrated that things aren't going as planned, don't forget to take care of yourself. Okay, don't forget to nurture yourself in that process. And in fact, during those times, it may be exactly what would be the best thing for you to do, is step away and just take care of yourself. All right, what do we get with this Three of Swords, Six of Cups? What do we got, Cancer? We got the Hierophant. Commitment energy coming right in with that Six of Cups. Three of Swords in reverse. First, now, Hierophant, to me, it represents commitment. It can also be about kind of structured organization, or structured, what is the word I'm thinking of, Cancer? Help me here, Spirit. Structured, I don't want to say authority. It's not authority, it's it can even be mentor wise, okay? There may be some of you that have looked to somebody, or even it could be a religious person or a spiritual figure, something along those lines. For some of you, it could even be therapy. If this pain involved a past relationship that ended, for whatever reason, it could even be that. But to me, it also means commitment. I feel like a lot of you are determined to kind of let the past go. Let me get another one on that. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's something that there was some kind of foundation in your past that ended, that caused a lot of pain. Okay, definitely caused emotional pain. So Spirit's definitely telling me it was definitely a painful experience. And a lot of times, if somebody hurts us, if we've been through something painful, it can be extremely hard to let it go. Okay, it's a process. So don't get down on yourself if there's, an old relationship or a situation where you've been kind of hanging on to the baggage too long. We all do it, okay? It is a process. So let's see what we get with the Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups in reverse. Again, you're shut. This is your energy, by the way. King of Cups, this is you. Cancer is the King of Cups. It's about those emotions. Cancers can be good at keeping those emotions to themselves, even though you have them. You don't freely share them a lot of the time. And especially now, because I feel like you're laser focused on your future. And part of that is this walking away from any people that may have no boundaries. Okay. That's a part of this. These are kind of bookend together. So it's all the same kind of energy here that I feel currently living in. Okay. Five of Wands. Yeah. Look at all the fire in this Five of Wands. The cat's jumping like, oh shit. Yeah, because what happens if you let those emotions get to you? Excuse me, this incense is making me cough as usual. If you let people with no boundaries get to you, it could even be competition. If it's a social media kind of thing, there could be other people in that realm who try to drag you down, knock you down. You know, and people on the internet definitely don't have boundaries. Okay. I witnessed it this morning myself. Just saying. So a lot of times what you have to do in those situations is not let it bother you. So Cancer, I feel that your energy right now is you're not letting the shit bother you because you want to remain laser focused like that eagle to do what you're trying to do, to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. So I mean, I feel like this is a great reading, Cancer. You definitely know the path that you're headed towards, and you definitely know what has to be done, and you're stopping the other people from screwing it up, because in the end, the only person that matters in this whole situation is you. Okay. Great reading, Cancer. Let me know what you think in the comments below if this resonates for you. Thanks so much for checking in. I'm sorry it was so long, guys. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to try to be regular now, especially as we head toward colder months here in Michigan. I'll have more time. Okay, Cancer, thanks so much, guys. Take care. Thanks for checking out Lisa's Tarot.